Yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's Motu Joe, and we are live for the first time in over 2 weeks. Crazy, right? I know, but it happens. And during those 2 weeks, there's some really cool stuff that's happened. In particular, I was on a family vacation. We went cross country, but that's not what I'm going to talk about too much tonight. We're going to talk about some Duplico variants, some international ones. We have a box of Motu Madness from Germany. There is a positive and a negative story involving Mattel Creations. And then there is, I'm going to hook up a couple friends, buddies, and there is an epic. I am not understating this. I'm sincere. Whoever's watching the beginning of this, it is epic. If you're a Motu fan and you've been collecting in any capacity, these are literally historical pieces. You will want to see what is going to eventually be fully revealed. So it's a tease, and that's going to come up at the end. So yes, totally left that cliffhanger there, and that's how it's going to be. Yep, that's how it's going to be. Let's flip over to comments in case anything comes in. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to dive into this box. This box contains, haven't opened it yet, so I could be wrong, but this box is supposed to contain Duplico. Not just one Duplico, but three. Allegedly. And thank you to the secret guardian angel that helped us out. They wish to remain nameless, and I will absolutely respect them. So this is what we got. Oh, excellent pack job. Excellent. Each one is delicately wrapped, cardboard back. Look at that. Oh, okay. So what is the international variant? What does that mean? Well, it's kind of hard to tell, and I'm going to tell you right now, I failed you guys on some level by not quickly enough able to find my Duplico. So I was able to get a Duplico from Mattel Creations when they did that weird no one say anything, here it is, they're on sale. I was able to get one then. And basically the difference between the international version, which is this guy, and the US version is the heads are slightly different. There's more of a flat hair on the top. It is a subtle difference, but when you see them side by side, it is very clear, very obvious. So there's one. Padded well on the bottom too. Gotta love it. Excellent pack job. Very good. It allows them to slide right out. Another one. Yes, and these look to be unpunched. You know, these corners, it doesn't matter. That's probably how they were found in the stores, and we probably got lucky to find them because from what we understand, these were just on shelves and able to kind of go into certain stores and get them. Again, these are from Mexico, and again, excellent pack job. And the subtle difference with it is it's the hair and the head. It's difficult to see because I'm an idiot. I can admit that sometimes. I couldn't find my US version of Duplico, so it is a subtle little difference there. And I am skipping pattern. I am not following the criteria, or not the criteria, but the way I listed things in the live. So I mentioned community hookup. Well, this was a hookup. The nameless person was kind enough to help me out with this. And I am in turn paying it forward and saying thank you to others that have helped me in the past. One of which is Brock. He doesn't even know I'm doing this. Neither does the other person. But I knew he didn't have one. So I wanted to get one as a thank you because I've been gone for the last 2 weeks. And he had to cover the shop, meaning Mock Masters, And it was just a way for me to say thank you. So one of these bad boys, yes, it's for you, Brock. We got you covered. And oh, I wonder. Oh, yeah, I think we can put it in a case as well. And somebody else has helped me out and looked out and done a few things for me in the past as well. Chris Merrill, there you go, bud. I knew you were looking for one. I meant to do it as a surprise, so hopefully it's a surprise. So this is going to be sent off to you. In case anyone's curious, there is a different sticker on the back there that we normally don't see here in the US. So, and obviously it is in the variant language there. So Chris Merrill, there you go, bud. Case included. We'll get that sent off to you here at some point next week, more than likely. But there you go. And the international Duplico variant, again, is the community helping out. They knew I was trying to find one. And I wound up actually being able to get 3 to just pass it on. So thank you guys for all the help that you've done. It's great. So it's the least thing I can do to say thank you, because I was able to get them. And yeah, so there you go. All right. Next, what was the other thing I was going to do next? There's the big German package. This is not for me, but it'll be a very quick tease. This is for Ken Coleman. He had ordered this particular Spider-Man set. It is in. It is going to be packed with a surprise that I have for him that I did in another live I mentioned about. And then he's got a couple parts and pieces that I also mentioned about in a live. So Ken's got a box going to him as well. Continuing helping out community members and whatnot, which leads to the Germany package. This package has been in transit now for almost 2 months. Not quite, but customs, for whatever reason, Stefan hooked it up. Awesome. Always looks out and takes care of me for stuff overseas. And this 2 packages were sent because there's too much to fit in one. Sent 2, and one came, whatever, 20 days, something like that. The next one was held in customs for 34 or 35 days. Almost 4, whatever it was, almost 40. You can't do anything until 45 days. Anyway, there was movement around the 40th day, and here we go. It's here. It's beat up, but it's here. I wouldn't be surprised if they opened it at some point, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it just kind of got lost in the shuffle and then just forgotten about. So, oh, there it is. Always hooking it up, man. Jason, what's going on, man? Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. There's going to be some cool stuff coming up still at the end. Yeah. What's up, Lar Battle Cat? What's going on, man? Los amigos. Los amos. Sorry. Got ahead of myself. I added extra letters. Okay. Okie dokie. Another Bed Spencer Museum blue handle now. I have to go to this museum. I know you guys don't really know, but go look up Bud Spencer. He's freaking awesome. Chris, what's up, buddy? You just missed it, but I got you one. I got you. No charge, buddy, and it's in a case already over there. Yeah. Okay. Please forward this to, all right. This was also another reason. So there is a parcel in here of an item that needed to get forwarded on. So doing that as well. Set that aside, keep it out of sight. And then, oh, now I remember. Oh, I forgot about these. And they're way bigger than I thought. Oh my God. Look at this. Look how big these things are. I know I saw that Jeremy Bounds had got a case of these. I didn't know how big they were. I thought these things were little. They're squishy. They're squishy. There's Battle Cat. Oh my gosh. Super stretch 3 times. Man at Arms. We got Skeletor, He-Man. This is great. This is so great. The other version of He-Man. And then we got, Skeletor Reborn. And it's copyright. Oh my God, that's freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. There's so, keep the jokes. It's so much bigger than I thought. I couldn't even say without laughing. Okay. But wait. There's more. Okay. So there are some things that we did not get and vice versa, right? So we didn't get the advent calendar, but they got the advent calendar. They also got He-Man oven mitt and apron. It is a 2-piece set. Apron and oven mitt. Why didn't we get these? We did not get these. I got 2 sets because I am using one of them. I'm using one. How freaking awesome is that? That's so freaking cool. But there is also some other stuff in here that was pretty cool. They had these, I guess they're, what are they going to consider it? A set? Okay, basically, it's a notebook. It is a leather bound-ish, and it's tough to see, but you can see it's embossed. There's a power sword embossed in it, and you get the pen. There were 2 versions of it. Also got the yellow version, which again, we didn't get this. We did not get these 2 things. So yeah, I whatever website it was, I don't remember. There were actually a couple websites overseas that were selling these things, and we just couldn't get them here. So fortunately, Steven hooked it up, but he also hooked it up with some more stuff. Oh, plenty turning out. There were also these pins that weren't available anywhere else. Oh, there's an Orko. Bionic Orko, my friend, I miss you. Made it pretty cool. Not good focus there on the beast, on the Tila there, but you get the idea what it was. And then what is this? The Blu-ray? What? It's still sealed. Is this the replacement disc, I wonder? I don't even remember. I think they had a flaw with one of their discs or something. And I think this was a replacement for that big fancy box set, you know? I think this is an extra one or the one that, I don't even know. He always does that. He always has a little surprise in here or something. And then the last thing in the box, I will not be using this one. And they had a bunch. They had like 6 different things. They also had umbrellas, but they had this. They had beach towels. Really cool, you know, split beach towels. So very reminiscent of the 80s. Those cool beach towels that we had, all different kinds. I would have loved for these to be made available here. I would have bought a few of them. I would have no shame whatsoever in sporting this around the house, around the beach, anywhere we went. But we'll keep this guy in package. It's the only one I got. And my OCD is kind of weird like that sometimes. So, yes. Good stuff, Stefan. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate sending that stuff over here. It's fantastic. Let's see. There's another one down here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in this one. Okay. So this is a good point to do the one little bit of negative. Okay, so I am going to be just a little negative here, and it is critically kind of, I don't know, not critical, but I'm being critical maybe of Mattel Creations. So We'll do the negative first, and we'll end with all positive because I just don't like focusing on the negative. But the He Skeletor or Skele He-Man, whatever the freaking variant was of that thing, I was able to get it. I ordered 2 of them. And if you remember in a post on Facebook, I said, wow, 16 days without movement. Normally I'm used to 10 to 12 days, but if anything goes wrong, I know that Mattel Creations will take care of it. So I messaged them about it, and they said it's probably just a delay in shipping. Hang tight. I said, I understand the delay. We were spreading back. I understand it's a delay, but after 16 days, did you really take a look at what I wrote? It's not moved. This doesn't make sense to me. They replied back, you are right. I'm sorry. It should have had by then. At this point, we're going to consider it lost in the mail. I am immediately placing a new order for you. You will see a order confirmation. You will not be charged. Not be charged. Not be charged. I'm like, okay, cool. I waited another several days, a week or so. Nothing came through. I said, hey, do you have any info? Once it ships, you'll be able to see what's going on. So I waited another day. This is 20 days past when. So we're at almost 40 some days from when my item was shipped, and 20 days since he said that he immediately, and I have all the emails to show this, nothing. He sends a note to, I say, hey, dude, this isn't making any sense. Why? Can you explain to me why it's 20 days? Da, 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 da. He said, oh, we don't have anything. We're out of stock. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. We're going to refund you. And then he gives me back the order number from my original order. So I get mistakes happen. I do. But this particular individual flat out lied. They lied. They said he immediately placed an order. You will see something within the next few days. Nothing. And then when I questioned him on it, he said, oh, it'll be updated when you see the tracking. I get that people get upset. Things don't happen. I'm not trying to be a 5-year-old. I just do not appreciate being lied to. Own up to the mistakes, and just making it right by giving a refund is not okay as far as I'm concerned. I was lied to, and that's really not cool. So the positive, that happens with some companies, but mistakes, but being lied to is not okay. Not okay. So shame on you, Mattel Creations. Very much shame on you for that. Now, I'm going to do a compliment sandwich, right? I'm going to switch to some positive. I love the products that they put out for the most part, in particular, the Mega Construct series. And recently, they had the Mega Construct Pieces of Eternia. I did buy 2. I do not put one together, and I am putting one together. So this came in the mail just before we left for our 2-week vacation. This is an affordable price. It was a good thing, a good product. I love the Mega Constructs Masters of the Universe series. It's really freaking good. It's really cool, and I think they hit it out of the park with it. This is obviously there's going to be at least two more sections to create the entire Eternia. If not, we're looking at another scenario like the end of the line type of a thing. The other positive is that Mattel Creations on occasion does whatever. They put stuff on clearance every once in a while, and people have gotten some killer deals. Recently, they did Mega Construct Havoc Staff. Now, I bought the Havoc Stack when it first came out, but I didn't have a double of it. It was a little on the pricey side, for my opinion, for what it was, so I just held off on it. This time, I think it was like $40. And that's not super, super cheap, super awesome blowout price, but it's definitely a good deal. So I'm going to be putting this together along with Eternia. That is part of my weekend plan. So before we keep going on, I'm going to dive into some questions because a lot have come in, and I apologize for missing those. So Chris said I have to open one of the Duplicos. I don't know if you're talking about the Duplico because there's 3 of them. One of them is yours. I don't want to open yours. And I really don't want to open one of those stretch Armstrong guys because I only have one. I would love to get some more of those and open one of those to see what's going on. So Brian, what an amazing community Motu is. It is an amazing community. And because the community is so amazing, I don't expect it. I do not expect that I'll be able to just get a He Skeletor because Mattel Creations screwed it up. I just I feel that it will happen. the community itself will be like, oh, well, that sucks. That screwed him. Well, I got one. I'll hook him up. Maybe there's a trade. Maybe we can do something. I'm not worried about getting the figure. I just don't like being lied to. And to your point, the Motu community is awesome. And we do try to watch out for one another with scenarios like what I got with Duplico. And I'm sure I'm not worried. I still just don't like being lied to. So, action figure Phil, do you think you're getting another Revelation series? I like them. We do have another half coming out. It does not sound like there's a whole nother series after this, but you never know, man. You never know. It's all about the ratings. It's all about fan base. It's all about chatter. And I mean, for the most part, it's about the bottom line, the dollar. If they can make money on it and feel good about it, they're going to keep doing it. I mean, that's any programming. It's not at the end of its life cycle, so there is hope. What's up, Carlos? What are you doing, bud? Oh, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Brian, what's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. It's always fun to share this cool stuff. And again, ending with some positive stuff here. I'm telling you guys. Lar Battlecat, I have a heat scale. I didn't even get to the message yet. I see what I mean? That is why the Motu community is awesome. And I really, 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 really wish Mattel Creations would just understand that a little bit more. No one's perfect, but boy, they've had some shipping issues and challenges that just seem quite perplexing from looking at the outside in. But God knows I've made mistakes. I make mistakes almost on the daily. No one's perfect. They're just small little things, imperfections that you can work on. Losing packages is not good. Lar Battlecat, you are awesome. I will message you. I sincerely thank you, dude. Thank you so much. I love Mega Constructs too. Isn't it freaking awesome? They are the freaking best. Yeah, I figured you were talking to Stretch Guys, Chris. I figured you were talking to Stretch Guys. I doubt we will ever get Duplico here in Canada. It's truly sad. Oh, dude, I can keep an eye out for you, man. I can keep an eye out for you for sure. They have shown up here in the U.S. Rare sightings, but they have shown up. I know a friend in northern Indiana, just an hour and a half away, got one in Indiana. So it's possible. It's possible. And Brian, that's what I'm saying about the community. Isn't it, Brian? I know, man. It's freaking awesome. Awesome. What's up, Alejandro? What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in, dude. Fun stuff. And again, I still have the really big epic reveal. I'm telling you right now, I've had a lot of things come through the collection. I have had trailer full. I've had vehicles full. I've met amazing people. I've done some crazy things, traveled, have amazing stuff in the collection. What I'm about to tease, I have never had anything at this capacity ever. At best, I may have had one little piece of something, but not what I'm about to tease. And it is still going to be a tease. So you guys are going to love or hate this. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and share with what's going on here. And basically, you guys are all going to have an opportunity. Anyone is going to have an opportunity at owning a piece of Masters of the Universe history. So again, I told you it's going to be a tease it and tease. This giant custom created box. Okay, wood on one side. Look how thick that is. Okay, this is the works of John Hollis, who was employed by Mattel during the Eternia period, Rio Blast, Extendar, Rattler, and a few other little things. This is his works, his pencils, his Mattel documents, the confidential, the blueprints, the photograph Polaroids. unseen and unproduced Eternia prototype examples, things of what could Eternia have been. That is all in there. Over 140 pieces of material from John Hollis from when he worked at Mattel. And all of this, all of it, save maybe one or two pieces that I'll be fortunate enough to acquire, all of it is going to be for sale through eBay. My role is to consign it and find a home for these things and basically sell them. That's the goal. This is a tease and a tease. Like I said, I'm not opening this box. I'm going to do that in another video. More than likely, I'll actually open this box of over 140 different pencils, renderings, drawings, blueprints, whatever from Mattel during Eternia period, Rayoblast, Extendar, Ratlore, all of that stuff is in here from when John Hollis worked there. All of those pieces are going to wind up being put up for auction. So we will continue. I will continue to tease this a little bit. We will list my eBay handle, ironically, is DBZ69. So if you search seller DBZ69 in the coming month, this is not going to be a fast process. We have certificates of authenticity. We have it notarized. We have all sorts of the documents. We have pictures, but it takes a lot to put this all together to make sure everybody knows exactly what they're getting when they bid on these items. We do not want any questions or mistakes. So it's going to take some time, but I assure you, keep watching, like, follow, share, YouTube, Facebook, both those places. I will continue to talk about this and the opportunities that are going to come from it. I'm telling you guys, there's some things in there that I had never seen before. It blows my mind still. So there you go. I hope I have made that mountain as big as humanly possible, because what some of those pieces in there are truly epic. And I mean that literally. And they're the only ones in existence. They're one of a kinds. So yeah. All right. Time to answer some questions and see what happened when I was ranting on about what's coming up there, Sibo. So what did he say here? My Walmart actually had old waves, peg warmers, bought all, returned them to another Walmart hours away at my local Walmart and got hit. No. Nice. Hey, people, that's cool. It's better than people opening stuff and trying to return that scam system. That's just not cool. But if you're returning something that's unopened and you see something else that you want, okay, you got a receipt and they'll do it. Cool. Amazing. I know, Brian. I'm telling you, dude, there's some crazy stuff in there. Crazy stuff. Awesome. Should make it into the book to sell. There's a likelihood of me making sure John's okay with it, and making some of the pictures available to some of the entities like the Power and Honor Foundation, because some of these things are just have never been seen. So it's pretty cool. But they're going to be sold off. So that is the goal here. That is the purpose. There wasn't any talk of donations. There's no first dibs. The best thing that's going is that, first dibs, so to speak, would only be the potential of me maybe getting one of these pieces or something. So, and if that's the case, then that's the only piece. Otherwise, everything is for sale. So I don't want anybody to think there's any, oh, call Joe, let's get a favor, I'll do this. I can't do that, man. Those who know me know my integrity. I'm telling you now, ain't gonna happen. So that's what's going on. That whole box is coming up soon. Really cool. Hey, what's going on, Greg? You just missed the huge announcement. Pretty cool. I had a whole bunch of duplicos. We hooked up Chris Merrow. We hooked up Brock. I got a bunch of stuff from Germany, thanks to Stefan. I got some cool, amazing Mega Construct stuff from Mattel Creations. I wasn't happy because Mattel Creations screwed up my He Skeletor order, and then they lied to me about some stuff. That wasn't really cool. But I got some really cool Revelation stuff that came from Germany as well from Stefan. And the piece de resistance, the tease that we're ending with, is this is the collection, the John Hollis collection from when he worked at Mattel. And inside of that are some pieces of artwork and renderings and internal documents that the public really hasn't seen. And it's all going to be made available in the coming days, months, probably not months, but coming within the next 30 days or so is the goal. All right. So I'm going to sign off. I am going to be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about Cryptoys and the ambassador program that I'm fortunate enough to be of. Yes, I'm an ambassador for Cryptoys, and I'm very happy and proud to be. I'm going to share a little bit and maybe hook somebody up with a little surprise or two. We'll see. But you got to tune in tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about that and answer any questions you guys have. There's some really cool things coming out. Different IPs that are starting to happen, and it's percolating. So without further ado, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you had a great week. I had an awesome week. It ended our 2-week family vacation. You can see a couple pictures that we posted. I didn't talk too much about it because we were out of town for a couple weeks, but it was an epic journey, 7,000 miles, just under 7,000 miles in 14 days. It was the Great American Road Trip all through the Northwest down to the Grand Canyon and back. And it was great. It was a great time. Yes, there were stressors. Yes, there was one bad day, but otherwise you can't replace those type of memories and things that were made. So I hope everyone has an opportunity to do something similar. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and we'll catch you later. Take it easy. Bye-bye. And as always, it's twice out.